Let's move on to the Hawthorn situation. This is fascinating too. They go into the season, the Hawks, like Clarkson, like Fagan, with a cloud over their heads, with pressure on them, Caroline. The investigation continues. There's been no outcome to it. And then Clarkson's relationship with Hawthorn looks fractured.
I would say toxic is a better word.
So where do all the parties sit in this? And how hard would it be for those figures to be able to do their jobs properly, knowing they've got this stigma hanging over them?
Well, I think both Alistair Clarkson and Chris Fagan feel enormously frustrated. And Chris Fagan did a big interview in The Age in the last 24 hours, and he couldn't address it, but you could sense the frustration. But and he too would be very disappointed that he's not able to say anything. I know people at North Melbourne, Brisbane and Hawthorn were surprised, raised their eyebrows at Gillon McLachlan making comments at all about this situation in a lengthy interview he did in recent days with Damien Barrett on AFL Media. I think there's a view that none of them can say anything, and they didn't feel that Gillon really needed to...
He didn't say much, though. I don't think he added really to it one way or another.
Dare I say, Craig, don't shoot the messenger.
More empathetic?
That's what people are saying.
It's been 5.5 months, though, isn't it? Like, is that a reasonable time?
So are you more empathetic towards Clarkson and Fagan than when you were when the story first broke?
No, I just don't know. I just don't know what took place. But certainly the allegations against Alistair are far more serious than they are against Chris. I don't know. But what I do know is that the wrath of most uninterested parties is on Justin Reeves and the Hawthorn Football Club. And there are some people surprised that Justin Reeves is still even there. There was a couple of really angry altercations, verbal altercations during the grand final at the AFL function. Other clubs just furious that they weren't given the heads up, that they weren't given warning, that Hawthorn went and did this investigation, sent in someone who now seems to be in a bit of trouble himself for other reasons, and the situation ran out of control. Now, that doesn't mean the allegations are right or wrong, but the handling of it has made people very, very angry. And as I said, Matthew, this will well post-date Gillon McLachlan's end date at the AFL.
It's been a reasonable lump of time now, 5.5 months. Let's hope they can get to the bottom of it.